We are at the AWS Summit Sydney, and today we have with us Prabhakar Appanna. He's the Senior Vice President and Head of AWS Ecosystem. Hi Prabhakar, thank you for joining us.
Hi, Mosmi. Glad to be here.
How are you enjoying the conference so far?
Also, the crowd and the pull has been amazing. We have been close to around 15,000 plus people attending. And the keynote session spoke about a lot of those aspects. So I'm very happy to be here in Sydney.
So amazing to know that. Could you share some insight on HCL Tech and AWS partnership and how it's evolving?
So absolutely. See, we are a premium consulting partner with AWS. And as part of the premium consulting partner, we are in a position where to drive majority of large-scale transformations and discussions with the AWS. So what does it mean is, the amount of acceleration that we have been able to achieve over the last 18 plus months has been tremendous. So we had the key competencies, we went ahead and we built almost 28 plus competencies in the market. And we have signed some strategic collaboration agreement with AWS, which actually propels and positions HCL Tech in the global market very effectively. So, for example, the strategic collaboration that we signed with AWS on generative AI. So it talks about building generative AI solutions and prototypings for various clients across the industry group. And we have also cleared generative AI competency on the back of that. So not only that, in terms of the enterprise workloads, we are a competent partner with respect to mainframe migration, app modernization, data integration. And we are also on the final, verge of clearing, data and analytics competency as well. So all these aspects positions HCL Tech to execute any of the AWS in a full stack mode, right? So that's something we are building, we are, improving, and we are also making some big bets in the market on this aspect.
Yeah, well, amazing to know that. Within the theme of building AI-centric enterprise solution, what are you most excited about when it comes to initiatives and announcements that HCL Tech is working on?
So some of these things is what we are hearing from the clients across the industry groups is on identifying and accelerating their solutions, identifying and accelerating their domain in terms of the adoption. For example, there are traditional clients who have a legacy landscape who is looking to actually get onto the bandwagon of generative AI. So there is one set of clients. There is one set of clients who are looking at adopting generative AI that they have done a bit of digital transformation at the cloud adoption, but they are looking to adopt the generative AI. And there are one set of clients who are proper cloud native guys where it is easy for them to adopt generative AI. So we take a holistic approach for clients which has highly intense regulatory environment. How do we adopt generative AI? Before you cut to the conversation of generative AI, it becomes very important as a service integrator for us to have all these aspects on the cloud, right? Generative AI is as powerful as you want when you have a right set of data, right set of applications, right set of governance and the data strategy. So we are working on building those elements for various clients so that the adoption of generative AI becomes easier for the client community. So we see a lot of traction in the market. We are, currently building 20 plus use cases across the industry groups. And we just come in from a client, event where ANZ Bank was talking about our generative AI solution. And it was, it feels happy, right? So you're building something for the client and the client is actually talking about the partnership and how HCL Tech has implemented which is what we look for. So very excited to be here, and I see a lot of potential in terms of the market growth, especially the APJ market. And more and more clients in the discussions I had from morning today also gives me a very good impact and pull towards what can be done within the region, right? So that's where we are from an AWS BU perspective.
You spoke about ANZ Bank and the impact and the focus that we have on ANZ region currently. How are you catering to the challenges particular to this sector, to this region?
So financial industry is highly regulated.
Yeah.
So every aspect you do or anything you position from a banking perspective has to be highly scrutinized and should have a proper security strategy should have a holistic approach in terms of how do you build a solution to it. So, I mean, we are able to navigate that, and the clients are also feeling they want to accelerate their business to their end consumers, right? And so much can be done if you adopt the generative AI strategy. And AWS actually comes to the forefront of those conversations. So the work that we have done with this ANZ Bank actually talks about a similar work of automating the SDLC cycle and actually giving back to their consumers in terms of their cycle time reduction, right? And also DSO optimization. It drives various aspects. So from a regulatory perspective, yes, financial sector is something that we are need to be very careful. So we do several prototypes. The client also checks us on from various angles. When the integration happens, when it moves into the production, it's so important for us to test that in such a way. And there are solutions and accelerators that we have built from an HCL Tech and AWS BU perspective, which actually helps the client to accelerate those aspects. So that's where the role of system integrator comes in to act, to make those productionizable, right? So that's where we are in the journey. And not only financial sector, we are working heavily in manufacturing, energy, utilities, and the auto sector. So, good to see so much traction building up.
Absolutely. Before we close this, any closing thoughts or the key takeaways from this event?
So my takeaways would be, happy to be here in Sydney. I've never realized, this has got so much potential. This is my first visit to Sydney. How the conversations are going on with the clients, I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Everybody is looking at, okay, what can be done, right? So what is the new happening? So they want to hear what is happening on the US side of the world or the Europe side of the world, how the regulatory industry is changing. What can Australia adopt or APJ market adopt in terms of implementing those solutions, implementing those areas? That is something which I'm very excited. So I'm happy to be here, and hopefully we had a good representation from HCL Tech. We have, all the people coming from industry groups, and the practices are here. And we are having several conversations with the client community as well. We have built some innovative solutions which we are currently demonstrating. For example, one of the solutions that we have built is Amazon Connect and the Amazon Q. So which is very differentiating. We presented that to the AWS team as well. So happy to be here and looking forward for the event for the next 2 days.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.